I can't go over 5. Maybe I can only do 1 unit.
Brandon Edwin runs a restaurant in Cleveland, Ohio. But unlike other business owners, he has no qualms about hiring former inmates.
We've said that if you give someone a fair and equal opportunity, you show support, that anything's possible.
Edwin grew up in Detroit, Michigan. At 17, he managed to avoid a 10-year sentence on drug-related charges and received probation instead. That's when he was introduced to the culinary arts, an art that he decided to pass on to former prisoners by creating his own 6-month culinary program. The program accepts students who want to learn how to cook and work at Edwins Restaurant. But it's a program Edwin offers only to former prisoners who are having trouble finding work because of their criminal background.
That idea that you mentioned that you can't get a job if you have a felony, we have 54 jobs waiting to hire the people who come through the program. So we train here for 6 months. And at the end of the 6 months, we have jobs lined up to hire. So I think what has to happen here is a thought that if you train someone with a higher skill set, that you'll always have a job, just like a professional athlete.
Local community members have come out to support Edwin's mission.
As a church, we really believe in second chances. And what Edwins does is to say that you are not the sum value of the wrongs that you have done, that there can be a different way of living. Many of these people who work here would otherwise be on the streets, would otherwise be homeless. We help them to be successful, and we believe in the dignity of the human person to be different than the wrong that was done.
Participants of Edwin's culinary program are grateful for the second chance and feel passionate about what the restaurant is trying to do.
We have a chip on our shoulder, and we actually want to prove you wrong as far as saying that we can't do. Because if you have come from a society that you have been in a lot of trouble, you've had things happen, and then you find a way to turn your life over, and then you have that chip on your shoulder to prove wrong that I can do this.
Edwin guarantees employment to former prisoners who complete his cooking program and agree not to go back to a life of crime. For reformed ex-cons like Jeremy Matthews, Edwin's offer represents a new lease on life and another chance to do better. For Yahya Barzinji in Cleveland, Ohio, this is Bezhan Hamdard, VOA News.